Can I tell you about a Spanish New Year's Eve tradition? And if you want, you can join me tonight if you don't have plans or you're doing like a cozy New Year's Eve at home. I'll be doing this on my live stream tonight at Eastern Standard Time, midnight. I'm in New York. But I do this every year. It's supposed to bring good luck. I'm Spanish. You do need grapes for it, but if you don't have grapes, that's fine. You can do like blueberries or any. When I was a kid, I did ice cream one year. It's fine. I'm not gonna tell. I'm sorry, I didn't think about doing this until last minute. We woke up today and we're like, oh, it's New Year's Eve and we don't have plans. So sorry that I couldn't warn you guys to prepare sooner. If you have grapes or are able to get grapes before midnight tonight, ideally you can get some seedless green grapes. And what you need are at least 12 grapes per person who's going to be doing this. I would get extra just to be safe. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that this is not just a Spanish tradition. A lot of Latin American and Caribbean countries do a version of this. The tradition is that you eat 12 grapes at midnight, and each country has like a slightly different version or belief around it. In Spain, the belief is that if you do it right, you get good luck all year. But some cultures, I think, do like 12 resolutions, one for each grape, and some I think do 12 wishes. So you can do whatever version you want of this. In Spain, it's just good luck for the year, which I find is a lot less pressure. Also, I was born and raised in Spain, and please, feel free to engage in my culture. This is not at all appropriation. I welcome you. I love sharing this tradition with my friends. For years, anytime I've gone to a party here in the US, I've brought giant bags of grapes and explained it to everyone at the party, and usually we'll get most people, if not everyone at the party, to join in, and it's my favorite thing ever. So, okay, these are some big grapes, which is a little concerning. I'm gonna do a mix of big and small. You might want to just err on the side of smaller grapes just for safety, I like when it's a little bit, silly, but so I do like a mix. So the tradition is that at midnight, you don't celebrate immediately, when the ball drops. What you do is you actually wait for the bell chimes. So, the clock strikes 12 and it actually strikes 12. So with each clock chime for each of the 12 hours, you eat a grape. And on TV, like in Spain, they usually have, a little graphic that tells you what grape to be on, because in reality, when a clock chimes 12, first it chimes 4 quarters, then it chimes 2 halves, and then it chimes the hour, for anyone who didn't know that. So every year the TV presenters are reminding you for 2 or 3 hours ahead of time, do not eat the grapes on the quarters or the halves. Do not eat the grapes on the quarters or the halves. We will tell you when to eat the grapes. So anyway, you eat a grape with each clock chime for the hour, and then on the 12th, it's officially midnight. And that's when you say Happy New Year, and usually everyone's faces are stuffed with grapes, and you give everyone 2 kisses because that's what you do in Spain. And of course it's disgusting and sticky and very silly, but you get good luck or 12 wishes or 12 resolutions for the whole year, and that's great, and we love it, and it's fun. So I would recommend obviously preparing the grapes ahead of time and counting them out, double, triple checking. In Spain, New Year's Eve is usually spent with family, and then you go out partying after midnight. And the grapes are either prepared ahead of time by the host, or, everyone prepares their own grapes a little while ahead of time. Another thing that's really cool is that, in Spain for the whole month of December, you can actually just buy these cans of 12 grapes each. So it's very handy. You just open up your can, you put it out into the plate, you count and make sure you have 12, and, Also, if you have kids or, you're concerned about someone with a choking hazard, you might want to cut these up a little bit. Some people peel their grapes, but, if you don't have a real reason for it, then that's kind of cheating. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get smaller, medium sized ones, a little bit of a mix. There's a couple big ones, but they're not all big. That'll be manageable. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oops. 11, 12. Okay, cool. 2 things of 12 grapes each. So again, these are seedless grapes. If you can't get seedless grapes, you can go through and prepare them ahead by cutting out the seeds. That used to be a thing. Now that seedless grapes are a lot more readily available, I haven't seen anyone do that in years. Also, obviously we're in the US, and in the US they don't do the 12, bell rings. So what I usually do is I will pull up a video, like an online video, either from that year if I can find it, but usually the year before, of, you know, one of the main channels and the presenters and doing the grape thing, and I'll set it up, and once the clock strikes midnight here, I'll hit play on the bell chimes, because again, the way it works is like in a clock tower, the arm, is it an arm? Hand? The hand will basically go up to midnight, and that's when the bells will go off. Again, I will be going live tonight and doing this like on camera with you guys. We'll have the whole video set up and stuff. Also, another Spanish tradition for New Year's Eve, if you want good luck, is to wear red unmentionables. So if you want to do that. Happy New Year.